Gauteng, the Jeppe area had the highest number of murders in the province. Areas such as Kagiso, Ivory Park and Hillbrow police station also made it into the top 30 police stations with the highest number of killings. The stats revealed significant increases in murders, rapes and cash-in-transit robberies. To unpack this a little further, we're now joined by Javu Baloyi, who's the spokesperson for the Commission on Gender Equality. Thanks very much for joining us. Welcome to the program.
Thanks, Peter, for having us.
All right, so these are numbers alarming pretty much across the board. But with the gender focus, you must be alarmed even more given the increases that you've seen.
Thank you for that. We particularly alarmed by the high number of women being killed in a year, 291 women as compared to the previous reporting year. And also we have seen, children being killed at a high rate. We have seen 117 boys being killed, and as compared to those to 29 girls. And we have seen sexual offenses cases going up, rape cases going up, some by 8%, and that cannot be something that South Africans say that, the police are working very hard on it. We need very drastic measures to address the scourge and the carnage that is going on. South Africans were no longer safe, particularly women and children. Mostly of them, is the issue of femicide, that is rearing its ugly head in society that, we're not finding as men, particularly because we are responsible for that, a conflict resolution mechanism that, can, not lead to some of the death. We have got a lot of offense, a lot of child death homes because of these crime statistics. And we cannot say it's business as usual, Brapita. We need to address certain systematic issues that we have identified as a Commission for Gender Equality. The long prolonging of gender-based crime, taking too long to deal with those. We have got cases at Palm Ridge Magistrate Court of a girl who has been killed in Nico. The case has been postponed time and again, and then people end up giving up. The way the issues, people is being addressed in the media, media trying to come to the fore to assist us as a commission. But, the sentencing, the prosecution, the evidence collection, it leaves much to be desired. The system has to be tightened from the judicial system.
So are you saying that because the system is failing, that people are emboldened to behave in the violent ways that they did, and that if there was better policing, better justice, that people might think twice?
Most definitely, it will serve as a deterrent. Also visible policing, and also making sure that police become the friends of the communities. We want police to be friends of the community. We want them, even if they go with us, in some of these outreach and clinics, and hear what the people are saying on the ground. Some of the strategies and the mechanism that they're employing might not be working, but hearing the people themselves and become friends with them, open up to say, look, we're here to save you, report everything. If you open up avenues for people to talk to you, some of the issues that the statistics are being reported, like your sexual offenses, grievous body, it's because of the mechanism and the avenues that we're telling them as a commission, go out there to the police and report. Make the police ensure that they assist you, and also they must be victim friendly for people to come and open up these cases. Some of the issues are systematic issues, like I've alluded to earlier on. We have got the case, Parapita, in Hammanskraal. A woman was shot 7 times, left to die by the husband, the estranged husband, and then it took 7 years for that, and compare that with the Oscar Pistorius case, that it took almost 6 months to prosecute. If we can do that and send these heinous criminals to prison for the longest time, and then save hard punishment in court, I'm telling you, because what's the use of having someone arrested today, tomorrow they have got free bail, the other day, they're threatening the same person that, they have been accused of. Those are some of the things that, the police must look at in the justice system.
And as a society, I guess, I mean, the people that beat their wives and girlfriends are known, and they have friends who often witness and see this. And I just wonder, shouldn't we stop it at that point? Because usually that kind of behavior then escalates to femicide.
You're very right. During the 100-man march that the Commission for Gender Equality worked with the GCIS and the Total Shutdown campaign that the Commission was party to, we have seen in this August as a Commission through our media monitoring processes that the numbers have gone down. We have sensitized people. Men are aware that, look, we have pointed unto them. We're not saying that men are trash as a Commission, but we're saying that, we are the perpetrators of these crimes. And if we can begin to talk to our brothers at home, let's talk to the boy child. When they go to circumcision schools, what is it that they're being taught there? What are the kind of the things? Are they educative? Are they insulting? Or are they teaching them to be more violent? We must talk about male misogyny. We must talk about toxic masculinity. We must talk about the role of being a man in society today. So those things, if we can talk about them and use life orientation to teach the boy child and the girl child at a young age and catch them that, and also demystify the myth that, a man is the head of the house, needs to protect the family. A man must be supportive, and women must feel safer in an environment where they find themselves. These things, Brapita, that are escalating in the work environment. You will hear a lot of people are being killed in the work environment also because we allow it to happen. We know somebody's being threatened, and then how do we then ask a victim to go and give a protection order to the person that it's harassing her, or in some instances him, and said, give the protection order. We have got a lot of things to do. Police must just wake up and check the system, and that can help South Africa to be a better society. We all want a better society. As a Commission for Gender Equality, we'll continue vociferously with the commissioners, with the chairperson and the CEOs to say, look, we are here to save you, and we'll work with the police. We'll monitor them, but where cracks are there, we cannot paint over the cracks. We'll continue to, in our endeavor, to hold them accountable. But the justice system must fix the systemic issues that are there, because that's the one area that it's failing us. And also the police mustn't just talk. It's enough talk. We have had it. But it's time that you implement to show that, those that make sure that, the rape and those that, the beat women, a man must be afraid even to say a vulgar word to a woman, because, they know that our justice system will deal with them. They know that the Commission for Gender Equality will be upon them and will work with the victims or survivors. That's some of the things that it's basic things that we need to go back to.
All right. Well, that's a good point, I think, to leave this conversation. We could talk about it, for quite long, but we've run out of time, and perhaps we need to keep on revisiting this and conscientize people even more. Thanks so much indeed for joining us.
Thanks for having us. Thank you very much.
Okay. Now.